Hello guys and welcome back to round 3 at Saudi Arabia. Um yeah, let's get into it. Not too much to really go over in the beginning.
We'll
Currently
get out of
second
our
in the
way.
standings as we start the first quality lap. Be a little difficult through the turns of Saudi.
Uh,
Just try not to go over the line too much. Um, I found out pretty quickly after doing some testing that the race pace isn't exactly fantastic, but I can put in a decent enough lap. So we'll come around for the first lap.
I don't know what
Doing
the fuck
pretty
just
good.
happened.
Fastest first sector as we come into the line of final few corners.
10 out of 10 impeding.
And for the first lap, we're going to come across the line with a 1:29.6, I believe. We'll go a second time just to try and gain that little bit more. Take a little bit different route into the front stretch. We're just going to try and go a little faster, be a little bit smoother. Gonna be slower in this first two turns, but this is where we're really gonna pick up some speed. Despite corner cutting, we do lose it back because of the corner cutting, but just trying to keep the rest of
Anyways,
this lap
they
clean.
would the AI would not ask me. I don't know why. It wasn't on push. I thought they all got stacked up in front of Parker. And then that dirty air hurt a little bit, but not that. I was already gonna abort.
I could have gone fast.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1 minute 30.
Mute this dude, bro. Come on, don't give a shit.
Oh no, I'm good. 7 seconds left. Oh, I fucked up.
Did you not make it to the line?
No, I did. I just fucked up for a second.
Uh,
Third lap, trying to keep it a little bit faster than that second lap. The second lap was very decent. I was very happy with it. this lap will be marginal
dog shit.
gains. Really
So
extending
much.
here.
Fuck. Ah! Fuck.
People getting mad. And then this will include me getting
Little
mad.
just impeded me hella.
Yeah.
Oh, good shit, Brady.
I fucked Vector 1 so bad, bro. Or turn 2.
Still
really.
gained a little bit of
Dude.
time.
Yeah.
Little
Actually,
sat on the
yeah.
racing line in the lap.
But yeah, unfortunate. Strategy. Just putting the least amount of fuel I can in. Typically add
I'm
0.8
ready
to
when you
whatever
guys are.
lap it is. And we're gonna try the
Do it, and then let's
medium,
see.
the hard. Because if
Hold
you
on.
remember,
Alright, bro.
Who was that? No, no, actually wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
That was my
um,
bad.
Yeah,
we are
bro,
mandatory
and
to
two
stop
stop
this
on
season.
on strategy. Thanks, guys.
Everybody gets mad because someone's press start
Yeah, I don't know
early.
what I'm supposed to really do about that.
I don't know what was taking them so long. Everything was pretty clean cut, and it doesn't take long to do your setup. So
I think I
Yeah.
forgot to switch my setup. Damn. It's okay.
but we'll
You got
go
softs?
try and practice a good launch on this
My
formation
strategy's
lap.
fucked. I'm on a one stop and I can't do shit about it now.
You can always just
You can change it. You can
Change
alter
it.
a little bit. I didn't
Yeah, you
change
just
my
gotta-
setup. Bro, Parker, why the fuck did you do that?
I didn't mean to. I forgot.
You
My
might get a
bad.
penalty for it. I'm not gonna lie. You might get a penalty for that shit. Actually.
5 seconds at
Look, he's
most.
talking. Look, he's talking.
he doesn't get a penalty for it, but yeah, one guy was extra mad. I don't.
The AI so far.
I
back
didn't have
to
any
do
problem
this.
with it
Guys can be
because
code.
it was fairly simple setup for this race. So I had everything done really
Oh
quickly.
no, I went too far.
I'm gonna mess up
Oopsies.
gridding. I think the first time I've ever done that.
City
Hey, good
Smith.
luck, everybody.
I think I was
Fucking
just
TT setup.
slow reaction on the brakes.
Oh, I didn't change it. Oh my god. Same.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Good
tell
luck,
you.
Reset.
everybody.
Restart.
And lights out, and away we go. Gonna get a good launch as always. Try and defend and get the overtake done on Brady. But Brady's gonna keep that inside. I'm gonna give him enough room there. We'll just keep going. The goal is to finish on the podium. Brady and Alex just look way faster than pretty much everyone else in the race.
Oh shit!
First lap, of course, I Tony Hawk a little bit. I hate that. It's one thing I don't like about this track. But yeah, plan is just to try and stick where I am currently. Keep Spooky, Alex, just move everyone else behind. And then once again, you will constantly see me abusing the track limits as most as I can.
My
That's just
game
how I can gain a little bit.
Yeah, I have to eat anyway.
Teammate DNFs after being the one to ready up earlier than everyone wanted. Yeah.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
And we're gonna jump ahead quite a bit.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by second lap.
Something happened to Spooky behind. I don't exactly remember. But everyone else does kind of slowly catch up on this lap. through multitude of mistakes and just bad race pace. So we'll
Gonna have to
just
make some moves soon.
defending
He's
is the
coming.
best try I can do.
He's already pitted? Damn. Ballsy.
Oh. So just trying to push the car in areas where I know I'm faster, just to try and keep Appa behind, otherwise known as Alex WBA. And then Smooth is shortly behind him, so it's really trying to defend against both. Appa's gonna look for one, but I'm gonna kind of close the door on him. And that'll compromise his exit.
This is upset. He was gaining on me.
We're gonna have to really use the ERS. And we're just gonna hop to lap 8 here. And we're gonna see Appa try and make, nope, we're gonna go into the pits actually. That's my bad. But all three of us are gonna pit here.
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
In that
Perfect job on the
group.
turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. For real.
Somebody
One
had their
stop to
speaker
go.
on.
Just
It
one
was
stop
annoying as
left in
hell.
this strategy.
I wish bro would have not or something. But we're gonna come back out in 5th place behind Verstappen and Bortoletto as we just try and maintain good pace, gaining a huge advantage during that pit stop.
Fucking awful.
Esteban, what the f- Yo, what the fuck? Brake checks from the AI is crazy, dog.
Because they're on so low of a level.
He says brake check, but it's not really a brake check. It's just
They
how
don't do
this
it if you're
AI
like
at level
105.
85 is through the corners. They slow down
Ridiculous.
exceptionally
Just
more
funding the fucking warning.
than
Lands on the brake.
you actually would. So, yeah. I mean,
Nah,
yes,
I've
he
seen
probably got
insanely quick on the straights.
brake checked of some sort, but that's just how the AI is, and yeah. I honestly can't wait to get rid of the AI, but yeah, it does kind of scare me when that happens, but keeping it risky with Appa and Max Verstappen through there. He's gonna get the double overtake done,
We need to stay on
but
form.
I'm going to fairly easily just go right past him. We're gonna shoot to the camera of this move, get it done pretty nice and neat. Nothing else to be said. Appa's just gonna do his best to kind of stick to me as we get up to the back of Bortoletto now. And I know he's gonna be slow through this section, so I slow down extra hard and just wait for the straight.
Whoa, what the? He moved under
Trying to
braking, right?
defend, gets a
Ah,
little frisky through there.
Bortoletto!
Definitely some
I was in
contact
a straight line, you just
with
kinda
Bortoletto
dodged
from the both of
I
us.
turned before break.
Yeah, just a little bit of misjudgment
Killed by both of that,
um,
so.
Yeah.
by
Bortoletto
Appa.
gonna kill
I
me,
kind
too.
of was going for the
Thank God
dive,
it's on your
and then I
juice,
saw
bro.
he
Oh my
was going to go for a
Yeah.
dive on me. So tried to leave him a little bit of space and kind of went a little wide. Just racing incident. Appa didn't suffer too much, as you can see. He gets right back on me pretty quickly. We had very similar race pace between our two setups. Although he ended up actually having a Canadian setup on, which I don't know how you mess up. I guess his was like one away from his Saudi, but just trying to keep it
I give that
as
back.
much
It's
as
dirty.
possible. Keep with
Going
him.
off.
Kind of some
Oh, there you back in.
self-stewarding going on. It was kind of nice because he was a little deep. But yeah, just trying to keep it as clean as possible with Appa. As we pretty much battled the entire race. Just trying to do my best to keep up my speed. Just because I feel slower overall than him. But because I have less downforce, I
Nah, you should just
am
slow
able
him
to
down.
keep it. And we're gonna jump a few laps more into the future where Alex has now pitted his second time and has caught up
Technically, this is for
to
position.
the back of Appa.
He is.
So yeah, there's a little bit of debate here.
I didn't even mean to do that, but we ball. Oh yes. How are you gaining, bro?
Because Alex is technically net faster. But this is technically for position. I know Alex isn't exactly my race.
Oh my god, why are we 3-1?
Just let him go. Just let him go.
Yeah, some frisky bits. I do let Alex go. He also
His
did
tires
have
are
a way
fresh,
better acceleration out the corner. But my goal is to kind of keep with Alex. And later in the lap, I do actually end up being faster than Alex through this section. Thanks to DRS. You might say that I shouldn't go for an overtake here. But to let off when I have that much overspeed, just to let him by, just felt stupid to me. Because I would have lost the time that I was gaining because of it. But I try to then not, absolutely kill Alex's speed. I let him around easy through this section, not trying to impede him too much. Kind of trading DRS back and forth. Appa falls back a little bit because of this DRS chain, and once again I go around him again just because I'm faster in a straight line by a mile. And then we're gonna see I go into the pits. So Alex has enough of me. He probably
no.
lost maybe half a second to a
You
second
go in AI for like.
in all of that mess.
I got 10-second fucking penalty now.
Rip.
People still
At
messing
least
up
you'll
pit
feel it at the
entry.
end of the race.
Will receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I'm already off. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go off coming out the pits. What a misjudgment. But yeah, I tried to not impede Alex too much. But it's weird when I'm just as fast because of I'm within DRS around the circuit. That to let him like go and then just sit behind him, I was just gonna lose more time than I would gain,
Oh my gosh,
or
bro, trying to land on
he
North.
would lose. Through this section, I would
Finally!
going for a gap.
Oh my god.
I really tried to
It's not gonna
Little
last
does he
long,
know.
squeeze him.
but
As
you're
we
gonna be a
jump
second
to
faster on the
last
straight.
I have
4 or 5
100%
laps.
DRS.
So, pretty easy move. Before even the DRS, I also just had a better
Damn,
exit
Brady.
than him. Me realizing how far ahead Brady is. So, me impeding Alex, in reality, as you can kind of tell, probably wasn't worth the 7 seconds from Alex to Brady But as we defend here, cover off the inside, I know I'm quick in a straight line, so we just saved ERS for this specific 2 straights.
Have to.
And as we come into turn
Oh my
1 on
God,
this lap,
I give it.
Abba's gonna make
Oh
a
my God.
dive bomb.
I got a
and
penalty because of that. Oh my god! And it
he's
says
gonna
illegal.
kinda
Move,
push me off.
we move at the end. We move at the end.
Brother.
And because
you-
of him forcing me off track
I
and
break
me
a bit, right?
rejoining, the game
You
gives me a
pushed me off
3-second
the
penalty.
track.
We remove the penalty.
And
You
then
should give
tells
that
him
I
tells
am,
me that
said
I
it.
have to give it back.
I tried to even.
He'll
turn
give
as
it back
late as I could.
right here. But that's
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's my bad.
crazy that the game gave me a penalty for that.
Well, you give me the
when it
room.
wasn't even my fault.
You
that
did
I
on
went
me.
off. Making a few jokes.
Like no, it's just like I'm half a
Because
tenth
we're
behind
just having
you,
a good time
and I'm
kind of
losing
racing
time
here.
with you. Right? It's just so annoying. Like, I can't do anything.
Yeah. So just trying to do as much as I can. Go as fast as I can through these final few laps, trying to defend the best I can. Oh, I turned in late. And we're gonna come on to lap 22.
And gap to the car in
Like
front,
how?
25.0
And
seconds.
Abba's gonna look for another move into turn 1, but he's gonna back
I
out.
really
I'm
would
gonna
be
go a
so
little
far.
deep. And there's a little bit of contact there, but both of us are doing okay with that. Nothing really crazy happened.
It's okay.
And we're gonna jump forward here in a second to the next lap, as it's the next chance. Appa
Oh.
has a look. He has the look through the first one,
Spoke through that corner.
doesn't get it done. Through the second one, he's gonna gain right at the end.
Oh
And he's
my
gonna
God.
absolutely send it. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a tap there. But for the most part, great overtake from Appa.
I had to slow down.
But yeah, just trying to keep with him here. With 2 to go. Later in the lap, I am going to pass him before this last DRS
What the
zone,
fuck?
meaning he will get DRS on the front straight. I'm gonna go deep. And that's gonna really hurt me here.
Felt that.
I'm gonna switch to TV cam. Gonna squeeze him, gonna come around, and as I get on the power here, he's just gonna spin from a little bit of collision with me. We'll take a second to look at it from my POV. But as we come in through here, we're gonna slow it down. Just putting on the power. We both seem to get loose. And I think I just barely tap him, and because he's also loose, he just gets absolutely spun. But I slow down, I give the place back.
You
I
don't even matter now.
know how, that was a little,
Come on, you can win that place back.
it just sucks. It's more of a racing incident in my mind.
I just tapped you.
Yeah, it really sucked kind of for the both of us.
Oh.
Especially because that also let Smooth really gain from behind. So now I also have to try and fight against Smooth because of Appa's penalty in the pits. He is going to get a
Strategy is
10-second
fucking
penalty
shut up.
after this. As Brady comes to run the race with
Bro, those
Alex
fucking
behind.
soft tires, fuck,
Just trying to play the games, go for a dive and a half there, in my opinion. A little opportunistic, but really just trying to keep in front of Smooth. And Smooth's just not gonna have enough to try and
Oh,
get the
you're
pass
so
done.
lucky,
And
Emery.
Alex
Oh my
Appa will be
God! I sent.
demoted.
Oh, I just didn't get enough. Fuck!
Now I don't think he was ever gonna get around me on that straight on that last lap. Just because of how fast I am down that straight compared to them. Um, but yeah, there's the podium. We do take a P3. Here's how the race finished in total. You can kind of see where everyone placed. And this is how the championship standings are now that the race is over. I am 7 points behind Alex, and Brady is 1 point behind me. I said last time around that Brady's probably gonna take off, and sure enough, he does, winning 2 races in a row. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Um, if you have any opinions on that wreck or incident with Appa, please give your opinion down in the comments. But for now, we'll see you next time.